but maybe you know something's really good, like you know something's really right when it's just about bigger than you think you might be able to handle. You're like, okay, I think I'm onto something. I should probably keep with this, and that's what you do. So my name is Ben Bigler, and I own and operate a woodworking shop in downtown Covington, Louisiana, called Bigler Woodworks. I've been in this building for 5 years. For me, woodworking was something I was good at, and people needed things done and built, and so it just kind of came naturally. One project would come, I would complete the project, people would like it, and then the next one would come, and I just kind of progressed from there. Yeah, so I've had a relationship with Becky Parks through what she does at FLWB Architects, and I did a few projects previously with her. And so when she approached me and said, hey, we've got this boardroom table that we need made. Would you be interested? I said, well, tell me about it. So she said, well, it's going to be 30 feet long, and this sounded very intriguing right away because it sounded like just massive, immense. Like, how are you going to do this? And everything I made was in this shop. It took up, no joke, it's 360 square feet. There's something like 20-something pieces that come together so I could disassemble it and put it back together. So that, I mean, it was just a great process. But yeah, a year, I mean, by the time I started the talks to putting the last, coat of wax or whatever on it, the final thing, yeah, right at a year. So my relationship to St. Tammany Health System began really the night, it was 3 years ago, when I had cut my finger off in a terrible shop accident. And I'm a very careful woodworker. My hands are my livelihood. And so when I cut my finger off, it was a kind of injury that I was scared to look at. And for the first time, I think in my life, I really felt like that whole concept that I'm strong, I'm confident, I can push through deadlines, I can get this done, that was shattered, really like that. So I called the ambulance, and they came right away. I'm right in downtown Covington. And I just remember kind of being wheeled in to the ER, and right there at St. Tammany Hospital, right in the back route. And I remember a doctor came in, his name Brent McCarty, and he happened to be the surgeon on whatever they call it, on call or whatever it is. He happens to be a specialist in hands and all this stuff, and tall gentleman, young, tall. I felt like when he walked in, he was so cool, so calm, easygoing. And he just said, wow, okay, what do we got going on here? Just very calm. Okay, well, here's what we'll do, and just easygoing. And it made me feel like I was in a capable hands, that things will be okay. It was kind of the beginning of feeling like things will be okay. And so the surgery was fairly quick. I woke up just hours later, went home, and Dr. Brent had written, I don't know how this goes, to see a specialist through outpatient physical therapist. And that was through the St. Tammany Health System as well. And so you can imagine the last time that I had opened my hand was when I saw the injury. And I had this wave of fear, not knowing, right? It was sewn up. Brent did a great job. And I had not seen what the result was until I sat down with Dolly. And Dolly is one of 3 hand therapists that St. Tammany Health System has. And I gotta say, as good as Brent McCarty was, and for me, equally as good, right, was Trish and Dolly, and later on Casey came on, and their ability to really regain. I mean, now this finger I had cut into as well, and it was a big cut right into here, and this finger here took the most time to rehabilitate. So then when I got the call from Becky to be able to make this boardroom table for St. Tammany Health System, it was like immediate for me. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do whatever it takes to not just build that project, but I'm going to make it the best thing that I can. But the idea is so much happens around these tables because people gather. and the people who manufacture tables and put tables together, that does, I think for me, have some weight. And especially that I got the opportunity to craft a boardroom table where you're going to have the king, like I say, the kings of the community really, that are influencing the direction of where St. Tammany Hospital goes. That's pretty cool for me. It's kind of full circle, really, in a way.